So we will continue on looking at your second problem, just a little more complicated. With inequalities, I think it's very important to work to get the variable terms on the left side of the inequality symbol. So I'm going to have us subtract the 4y from both sides of the inequality. Now I want to be sure to line that up with its like term on the left, so underneath the negative 6y, so that I can combine those like terms. Negative 6 and negative 4 would add up to negative 10. So we'd have negative 10y and still have our plus 3. Let's see if I can fix that. Is less than or equal to. We have this zeroing out. Now we have a negative and 16. So now I want to work to move the 3 or zero out that 3. So I have addition. I'll do the opposite, minus 3. I want to do this to both sides of the inequality. So negative 3 and positive 3 add to 0. That gives me negative 10y is less than or equal to negative 19. Now, this is when you might start to think that a mistake has been made, because if you're thinking ahead, you're going to need to divide both sides by negative 10, but just go with it. Sometimes in Algebra 2, you get fractions like this. So we'll divide both sides by negative 10. Now, one thing I want to emphasize right here is that I divided by, so in other words, on the bottom here, I divided by a negative 10, which means I'm going to have to refer to that rule I gave you at the beginning on the first set of notes, and that is that I will need to, as I do the division, reverse the inequality. So I had a less than or equal to, and I needed to reverse that to a greater than or equal to sign. Now, 19 does not divide evenly by 10. You also cannot reduce, except for the fact that you have a negative divided by a negative, which is a positive. So we're going to leave that 19 over 10. I'm not going to have us graph this one, but I do just want to emphasize that the entire statement is your solution. So your solution is not just 19 over 10, but rather the entire statement, y greater than or equal to 19 tenths.